Hey there, and welcome to my lazy review of this film, Anatomy of a Fall, and once again, another film from 2023 where I don't remember seeing a trailer, so I really didn't hear about this film, but my idiot friend, or my friend Stupenza, was like, dude, I kind of want to see it, it looks interesting, so why not? I obviously just woke up and I'm checking my good old Regal app, and yeah, they're actually showing today one reissue of this film, and I just sat down and watched a trailer. Usually not my cup of tea, but hell with it. For Enzo, I'll watch this film, and yeah, it's a 2.5 hour French kind of crime drama thriller. I'm not sure, but hell with it. I'll check it out, and as usual, I'll get back, get some alcohol, take a shower, and worst case scenario, the film sucks, but I get to make a video out of it. All right, so I'll be right back, guys. Enjoy my intro, and I'll see you. Well, I'll see you in a minute. Alright, I am back, and yeah, a 2.5 hour movie, so thank God for freaking free refills, right? And yeah, I'm gonna grab some good old Jack Daniels. You know what, whenever I do my lazy reviews, and before I get into my 3 questions, I give a quick synopsis, and you know what, everything you need to know is inside the trailer, so I really can't say much without risking spoiling this film. We have this character called Sandra, and the funny part is the actress playing her is named Sandra, and she's giving an interview in her house to this mysterious woman. We hear off screen her husband. I guess he's annoyed by them doing this, and then he starts blasting some music. Then we're introduced to her son. Her son is about 10 or 11, and he's not totally blind, but he's like vision impaired. The son has his dog. He goes outside to walk him, comes back, and out of nowhere, his dad is lying on the ground, dead. Whole bunch of blood, and the poor kid's feeling around. His father's murdered, and you're like, wow, they get right to the goddamn point.
Boy, that escalated quickly.
Really freaking good. So, of course, the mom, she hears her son screaming. She runs outside and sees her dead husband, runs back inside, calls the cops, and what I can tell you is that the trailer damn sure is very misleading. It paints out to be like this high-octane, very fast-paced thriller, and at 2.5 hours, to say the least, it's a very, very slow burn. And in terms of the plot, I mean, that's pretty much it, because what else can I elaborate on? Obviously, mom is suspect number one because the cops show up and yeah, your son's outside, he's 10 years old, he's half blind, he's walking his dog, and you're the only other adult inside the house, and dad mysteriously plops out of a third-story window to his death. So it's...
Stop. I did not kill him.
That's not the point.
Let's just get into my questions because I just can't really say anything else. So... sorry, but number one off the bat, how to feel about the film. 1 second.
I'm an alcoholic.
I would say that for a film like this, because it is 2.5 hours, it's broken down into 2 parts. Number one, it's a very, very detailed anatomy of a fall. You know what? I give them credit. There is so much anatomies of like the investigation because there's so many details and more details and even more details. And you know what? A wise man once said that details matter.
In an investigation, details matter.
Since the first half of this movie had so many details, I found myself appreciating how much the prosecution, also the defense, were picking apart every aspect of this woman's life. You figure she's being accused of killing her husband, so they have to go through your emails, your text messages, stop by your house, talk to your kid, check your bedroom, etc., 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 and go through so much of her life that, you know what, I was entertained and I was actually invested with, what was going on. So yeah, I did like it, and that leads me on to number two. Do I think that you should see this film, which also leads into the second half of the movie. The second half is basically a big courtroom drama. So yeah, a big shift in tone, and it goes from one aspect to a different aspect. So yeah, be prepared. So when I ask, do I think that you should see this movie? You know what? If you're into courtroom dramas, the last half is a big courtroom drama. Usually not my cup of tea, but I was fascinated by Sandra and just the whole questioning. There are some flashbacks with her and her husband, and it's like, is she a good wife, a bad wife? Is she a loving mother? And still, did she have motivations to kill him, or did she not kill him? And honestly, from an audience member standpoint, it's like, you know what? Up until like the last 5 minutes of the movie, I had no freaking idea if she killed him or if she didn't kill him, because again, when you look at the opening, we see the husband's dead body discovered by their kind of blind son, and it's like, I need to know.
I need to find out how it ends.
And of course, for my third and final question, since I'm not paying for this film because my good old Rego app in, do I think that you should pay for this film? Well, not trying to be mean, not every film needs to be seen in a theater, and it's a pretty good film for what it is, but I wouldn't tell anybody to rush out and see it because it's a crime drama that you can just sit down on a Saturday morning, get some popcorn or just maybe a cup of coffee and watch it and enjoy it. But when I tell you to rush out into a theater and see it, hell no. I would just say give it a rental, and if you didn't want to rent it, you know what? This would be a very good streaming movie. There's nothing wrong with a streaming movie or a rental movie, a sit-at-home movie because of the kind of film that this is. And yeah, I wouldn't say this movie is worth full price or even a matinee price. It's just a very good one-time sit-at-home film. So that's all I can say about it, and I'm just being honest, all right?
But at least I'm an honest asshole.
All right, that's it. And every film that I review, I have to rate. This one is no different. So how do I rate Anatomy of a Fall, a 2023 French film that's a crime drama which won or was nominated for a bunch of awards? I forgot. So I say this wholeheartedly, but I really mean it, where I think that this film is a very good sit-at-home one-time watch. Yeah, no, that was kind of a lot, but that's pretty much it, guys. It's not a complicated film. I did like it, but you know, I wouldn't see myself watching it again anytime soon. So, as I always do, I am freaking busy and I have to check my watch, edit this, grab Bender. Hope you guys like my review, and you know what? I'll see you later. Drink them if you got them. Cheers.
This calls for a drink.
So good. One last thing.
It's called a catchphrase.
I will see you all later. I'm heading back to work.